As mentioned in the bucket and the stone, two different sets of eyes, or duality, stitch number 29. The next conversation that you are in, you can truly engage, as well as witness yourself or watch yourself in the situation, listening and responding. The Kabbalah behind it is the prophetic mind. So this is a teaching on the spheros, which is the tree of life. The inner worlds and their intentions are pointing to realities that exist within the prophetic imagination of the observer, as opposed to being actual things. This is how the Ramchal reconciles inconsistencies in the structures laid out by the Arizal, since they are subjective images, right? So we're talking about what we see, the material, or begashmias, versus the baruchnias, which is the energy that fills the vessel. So those are subjective images occurring within the mind of the meditator. One dimension can appear higher or lower from the other, right? But in Kabbalah and Judaism as a whole, there's no binary. There's no black and white, good and evil, higher or lower. So the structures as visions within the prophetic imagination are not only parables. These structures are real in that they explain the ways in which the divine, or this energy, or this radiance, or as bioenergetics talks about it, the vibrations, right? So how these vibrations interact with creation. So, for example, according to the Ramchal, there are two general categories of divine interaction with the world: the way of unity and the way of judgment. The Kav, the divine light that fills the emptiness after the cosmic contraction, is an element in the way of unity. It's a mode of revealing the divine unity within the world of free choice. So really what we're talking about is how we act materially and how that fills us up. So when we are in a situation, when we allow ourselves to be fully invested spiritually, energetically in a situation, and we are not witnessing ourselves, but when we are in the situation, as I am with you in this moment, there's an energy, right? It is different than the construct of me talking to you, which is me checking in to see how I'm doing, seeing my face, seeing the light where I am in the chair. So it's engagement in a way that uses I use that little I, right? Because we're not going to get to double negative. We want to be positive and be in unity. We want to create an iconography and a shared language that is universal. So I use the tiny I for that little spark. You can call it a soul. We have so many names for it, and that's also on my website. But that little thing, right? None of us, no spiritual or religious or indigenous, no practice is quite clear on where life begins. What we are sure on is that there is this energy or vibration or quantum physics. We'll get into some of that as well.